Namaste and welcome. Welcome to the domain of the balcony vapor. Oh yeah, it's gonna get cloudy today, yo. Cloudy up on this balcony. Also rocking the jacket today because it's very cold here in Finland. But today we're going to be taking a look at the haze. It's gonna get hazy, boo-doo-doo, little hazy, boo-doo-doo-doo, hazy, yeah. Haze RDA, rebuildable dripping atomizer from the United States of America land. Now, I haven't really heard much about the haze actually. I've seen it plenty in photos. Strangely enough, in the Philippines, they love this atomizer. I've seen a lot of photos taken from guys in the Philippines rocking the haze. Otherwise, I haven't really heard much. There hasn't been much hype surrounding it, but it looked pretty interesting. And as someone who likes interesting things, I thought I've got to get one of those. I've got to try one of those, and here it is. Now, my original plan was that I would kind of, get to know it, find out its inner workings, become intimate with the atomizer, and then I would do, a review and let you know all about it. But fact is, this is brilliant. It's a brilliant little atomizer, and so I had to do something right now. It's really hard to explain why it's so brilliant. I mean, it's really, really simple. There's nothing really super fancy about it. It doesn't have any complicated airflow or super duper 6-post triple airflow design poles or anything like that. It's just a real simple 4-post 3-piece atomizer, but it works brilliantly. So yes, as I said, 3 pieces. Actually comes with 2 top caps. This top cap has the built-in wide bore drip tips, pretty wide. You also get a separate top cap that allows you to put your own 510 drip tips in there. And yeah, I mean it's made from 304 grade stainless steel, and then Teflon coated. Well, the black one is this is the black one. They also do a silver one. The black one is Teflon coated. Obviously the silver one is just pure stainless steel. I'm pretty sure. 4 posts. I actually heard as well that Vapehead Origins, the guys who make this, they actually were the first company to bring the 4-post design to the market. I'm not sure if that's true, just something that I heard. But yeah, Vapehead Origins, they're based in the US. They make mods and atomizers. I think they're most commonly known for the Helios atomizer, and apparently that was the atomizer was the first ever 4-post atomizer on the market. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. Yeah, you get 2 times 2mm by 3mm airflow, so I mean it's pretty rocking on the airflow. Although I mean it's not like a super duper massive cloud machine. I mean it can still rock them. Pretty good. It also has peak insulators, and the terminal holes and the posts are 1.8mm, so they're not huge. I managed to use 24. I use 24 gauge most commonly in my atomizers, but I also managed to fit 22 gauge. But I think if you like 20 and below, then this probably won't be for you. But yeah, what else can I tell you about it? Yeah, made in the US, coated in Teflon. The top cap that has the built-in drip tip actually has it's called clear high temp plastic surround. So as you might be able to see there, if I can get the camera to focus, it's actually stainless on the inside, and then it's surrounded by this high temp plastic. But yeah, 3-piece design, boom, 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 2 top caps, 4 posts. Let's take it down, show you around, bring it back up, give it a vape. Ooh. So here we go, my fellow vapors, up close with the haze by Vapehead Origins. Comes in this very nice little pouch, and here you have your spares. This actually has the second top cap. We'll get more into that a bit later, and some spare O-rings, always good. You then get the device and your certificate of authenticity. Yes, it's authentic. Let's crack this open and have a look at the device itself. So here we go, the haze. Lovely little thing. So I actually have the top cap with the built-in wide bore. So yes, this is made from 304 grade stainless steel. This black version is actually Teflon coated, although this coating on the drip tip is actually the high temperature plastic. Like I said, you do get another top cap in there which allows you to put your own 510 drip tips in there, but I actually really like this. It feels really good. It's not super wide, it's just wide enough. And also use this to adjust your airflow. So as you see, you have two 2mm by 3mm airflow holes there, and 2 on this side, and then you can adjust them however you want. Or if you just want to have a single air hole, you can do that as well. Same on the other side. Now this top cap only allows you to run in dual coil. There's no single coil option with this top cap. We just pop this out. You can see it more there. Yes, if you want to run in single coil, then you'll need to use the other top cap, which I will show you in a moment. Let's have a look at the deck itself. So here we go. As you can see, the stainless steel inside there, and then the Teflon coating on the outside. So here is the deck itself, 4-post design. See, the 510 is adjustable, and I think if you unscrew this slightly, you can actually turn the positive post around, so it allows you to do, a whole bunch of builds. As you can see, the drip well isn't that deep, but it's been deep enough. I've had 0 leaking, and I tend to kind of just chuck all my juice in. But there we go. So 4 post holes. The terminal hole is actually 1.8mm. As I already mentioned, the biggest I've got in there is 22 gauge. I think if you want to go beyond that, then yes, you probably will need a different atomizer. But big solid blocks. So the negatives are actually milled into the deck, and the positive is screw fitted in there. It doesn't move at all, even when tightening down super tight. Actually, one problem I did have when I first got it was that it was actually cutting my wires. If you screw too tight, it was actually cutting the wires straight off, so I sanded them a little bit and not had that problem at all since then. But there you go, that's the deck. So let's put the top cap back on for you. And we'll put on the second, so I can show you the single coil modes and all that jazz. Got out the bag. So these are the 2 top caps that you get in the package. We can have some focus here, maybe that would be nice. So as you can see, this one allows you to put your 510s in there. This one's actually built in, this drip tip here. All my 510 drip tips fit in there perfectly, no wiggling or wobbling at all. So as you can see, the differences here. Obviously this one allows you to use both the airflow holes, whereas this one only allows you to use one airflow hole either side. But you can actually run this in single coil. So let's pop this one, I will show you that as well. So yes, as you can see, single air hole there, closed off there. Then we can twiddle this around, twiddly, twiddly, twiddly. Boom, boom, dual coil. But I haven't really used that one. I like super airflow. I generally use dual coils as well. So this is how I've been running it. So smooth action. I know that I actually watched another review and they were saying how it was actually really tight to pull these off, but I find it's absolutely perfect on this one. No problems at all. I mean, it's tight enough to kind of give you some resistance, but you don't need to be Mr. T to be able to disassemble this one. But yeah, there we go. That is the Haze. I'm absolutely in love with this. I love how it's just so simple, so easy to build on. Like I said, I mean the juice deck is it's not that deep, but I've had 0 leaks. It's been absolutely fine. And this is my favourite. I'm going to say that. Obviously there won't be something else that comes up, but right now it's all about this little fella. So there you go. So maybe I should put some coils in it for you, and then we'll put some cotton in there as well. Maybe add some juice, and then we'll vape it. So let me just put some coils in there. I'll be right back. So here we go. Got some coils in there now. This is some homemade tiger wire. This is 24 gauge or 0.5 millimeter, twisted with ribbon wire. This is 8 times 1 ribbon wire. 7 wraps around a 2.4 millimeter drill bit. Comes out usually around 2 ohms. Don't forget to position your coils for your most optimum airflow. So mine should be sitting just roughly kind of more into the bottom airflow. And yeah, that's pretty much a standard build in there. I generally always go for the negative, skip, positive, so that I can position them slap bang in the middle. So now, let's put some cotton in here. And we have a wick. And maybe I used a bit more cotton than I normally would. But the important thing is that you leave a little gap just underneath the coils, in between the two tails. I mean, generally it's how I wick. I will put in a bit of Japanese cotton, cut it to length, kind of tuck them underneath, leave a little space for the air to flow around. But yeah, so I guess what we need to do now is chuck some juice in there. Today I'm going to be using Charlie Noble's Charlie's Custard, because this stuff is delicious. Delicious. Let's get a couple of drops on there. I'll let that settle in. Oh yeah. Tasty, tasty juice. If you haven't tried the Charlie Noble's range yet, I would go and get some. It is beautiful juice. So let's just let that sit there for a little while, and then we'll put it back together, take it up, and give it a vape. See you on the flip side. So there we go, my friends. Some up close time with the Haze RDA by Vapehead Origins. Let's give it a vape. So good. I love this atomizer, I really do. Like, you know when you get something and it's just perfection from the go, everything just works great. It's kind of like that with this. Like the moment I put my first build in there, it was kind of a rushed build because it came in the morning, I wanted to get a build in there so I could start using it straight away. It wasn't the best build in the world, but the vape was just fantastic. And now I've had a bit more time to kind of play with it, put in some better builds. I mean, it is still just amazing. Big airflow, not massive airflow, but big enough to get some nice clouds. Flavour is excellent. I mean, my current kind of #1 flavour machine is a Derringer. I can't tell you if this is better or worse, even comparing it with the Derringer or the Raptor or the Magma or all the other flavour machines. I need to do some more testing, do some identical builds, you know, and find out that way. But from what I've seen so far, the flavour is definitely up there. I've been using some of the juices where I know what it should taste like. It tastes like exactly what it should taste like, so flavour is good. So good. Just really simple design, 3 parts, 4 posts. I mean, the terminal holes might be a problem for some people. Like if you like to build crazy, crazy super duper sub-ohm coils with massive wires, like it probably won't be for you. I mean, the biggest I've used is 22 gauge. That was a bit tight, so if you want to go beyond that, then I'm guessing this probably won't be for you. But I love it. I mean, it's so easy to build on, so simple. You get the 2 top caps, so you know you get this one which has the built-in wide bore, and that actually allows you to have both these holes fully open as they are now. And obviously, as I showed you already, the other top cap only has the single, the single flow airflow already there. But yeah, other than that, I mean, where did I get it from, and how much did it cost me? Well, it cost me £62.50. I bought it from ifancyone.com in the UK. Actually just checked now, and they've actually put the price up to £75. They do have both the black and the silver in stock for £75, as well as the mini version of this, which is basically exactly the same, just squashed down a bit like the Derringer. And I've heard that is just as good, so I'm probably going to have to get one of those as well, because I love this. I love the Derringer, so if I can get this and a Derringer combined into one, sounds like the perfect atomizer. But yeah, so just a quick rundown. So obviously 304 stainless steel, black one's Teflon coated. Yeah, 4 posts with 1.8mm air terminal post holes. It has peak insulators, 2 top caps, one with the built-in drip tip. The other one allows you to put your 5-10 drip tips in there. It's all good, baby. It's all good. I'd say get one. Just go and get one. You won't be disappointed. Love is what I feel for this. Seriously, get your wallet out, go to ifancyone.com, buy one.